Alright, and welcome back to another hacking tutorial from Stealth Data Zero. Today I'm going to be talking to you about a program called Phantom Evasion. I've been doing a lot of hack Windows 10, 7, and 8, bypass antivirus, and those kind of videos. So here's another program you can add to the list because I realized how hard Veil Evasion was actually to set up because I got a Windows update, which they force you to do, and of course it destroyed my Kali Linux box. So when I was rebuilding my box and putting Veil Evasion back in, I got it working, but I realized how difficult it can be to get working. It took me about 30 minutes, but I figured it out and got it working, and I came across this cool program that is easy to use, and it generates payloads which can bypass antivirus for Android, Mac, Linux, and Windows. So this tells you a little bit about it. You can even use the 32-bit MS Phantom payload, and that's what we'll be doing today. So you need to go to this link up here, github.com oddcod3/Phantom Tac Evasion. Just Google Phantom Evasion and look for the GitHub page. It'll be one of the top links. And then go to the git clone and git clone link. And open up a terminal. Now you can do app get update to try to avoid errors, and app get upgrade. Make sure you're up to date on the latest and greatest of everything. Then do git clone, and this program is a lot more easy to set up than Phantom Evasion, and it's extremely easy to use. So that's why I chose to do a video on this program. So it could be an alternative to Phantom or Veil Evasion, but you can use it with Veil Evasion to make basically a really hard to detect. I don't know if it's 100% undetection rate. I don't know if anything is, but very high undetection rate payload, Veil Evasion plus Phantom Evasion, and we will do videos on that later on. Alright, so just hit enter. When you paste the git clone link, after you hit git clone, it will upload the file. Then you hit ls. This will take you to your home directory. Then you need to type cd phantom, and you should have the file on there if the git clone was successful. And then hit ls. Make sure you do capital on Phantom P and E. And then if I forget if this was green or executable or not. If it's not executable, all you have to do is chmod. If it's light green, that means it's executable. But if it's like this, or whatever your default text color is, if it's not this color, then it's not executable. So you need to do chmod plus x, and then Phantom Tac Evasion, and hit enter, and that will turn Phantom Evasion executable. Then you can ls the list to hit list the files again, and then you can type period / to execute the now executable Phantom Evasion. .py. And once you do this for the first time, it will install the dependencies. You'll see I have an error on my wine check. I don't know what's up with the wine environment. I'll put the command to install wine manually in the comments, but you can still use the program to generate undetectable APKs, which we'll do a video on, and undetectable Windows payloads, even if you get these errors here. Oh, my wine check found, but wine Python not found for wine. And then the Python installer error I got. But you can still use the program. It'll load up and it'll look like this. And it's very easy to use. We'll do a video on the Android modules. You can basically make undetectable APKs, and it has a backdoor feature too, that you can backdoor APKs. We'll talk about that. It has things for OS X, Linux, and Windows. So you need to press 1. And we'll talk about some of the different payloads later, like the PowerShells and stuff like that. But right now we're just going to use the C code reverse TCP stager. So you need to hit 7. Hit enter to continue. Alright, I'm going to hit Control-Shift-T to spawn a new terminal, and hit ifconfig. And that's going to give you your L host. So this you can attack over the same internet with this payload. If you want to do it over the internet, you can hack them on the same Wi-Fi using your internal IP address. If you want to do it over the internet, you need your public IP address, and you need to port forward whatever port you use when making the payload to your Kali Linux box. So take your internal IP address of the Kali Linux box for your L host. We're doing port 443. I recommend that port to use. You can use whatever port you like. And again, if this is to make this payload executable over the internet, I would have to put my public IP address here, and I have port forwarding set up, but you would have to set up port forwarding for port 443 to your Kali Linux box. So we're going to go ahead and press enter. The file name, you want to do something for social engineering or something like that. So we're just going to call it system update, or you can call it whatever you like. This is optional. I use this in my last payload. What it does is launch decoy processes to help lower the rate of detection. But what it does, it also takes up a lot of memory when it launches its initial processes. So for this demonstration, we're going to hit no. But if you want to go for maximum undetection, hit yes, and then hit number of processes 4. Alright, so now it's going to generate our payload. And this will make it harder for it to be reverse engineered, like if you're going for all out. Not saying hack corporations, but if you know how to set up proxy chains and use encryption and everything like that, and you don't want your payload reverse engineered, If you're like a pen tester or whatever, this would be what you would put for yes, but we're going to type no. And hit enter because it's been saved in the Veil Evasion folder. So open up your files. Now you can get the payload onto the target however you like. I'm going to use my Apache server and download it directly to the target. You can use USB stick, email, but if it's on your Apache server, you can send a link via text or email and have them click the link and it will have them download it. You can even host a website from your Apache server. Like a cloned website and have a download link or whatever the case may be. But anyway, you can transfer a file to another computer, whether it's TeamViewer or FTP protocol, RDP, whatever the case may be, is how you can deliver the file to the victim. Once there, all it needs is RAN. So to go to your Apache folder, you need to go to Computer, and then you can reach your Apache server via the internet. If you port forward port 80 to your Kali Linux box, then you can reach it via your public IP address. If not, use the same number, your internal IP address, ifconfig, type it in the browser on anything on the same Wi-Fi as you, and you'll be able to reach your Apache server. So you need to go to the Phantom Evasion folder, and you'll see our executable right here. So I'm going to cut that and paste it into our Apache server folder. To start your Apache server, you need to hit Service, Apache to start, and then we're going to need to start Metasploit. So we're going to start our PostgreSQL service as always. If you've been watching my videos, you'll know this stuff. I just go over it for people that are new to the channel. So then hit enter, and that will start PostgreSQL, and then we need to start Metasploit to create our multi-handler, which is going to receive the connection from our payload. In the meantime, I'm going to open up a browser on the target Windows 10 computer and direct it to my server via my internal IP address 10.0.0.15. It will be different for you, and download the exe file to the target computer. Now again, this is a lot easier to set up than Veil Evasion, and you can make Windows or Android payloads as well. That's going to be my next video probably, and then I will do a couple of videos on different Windows payloads that you can use. Should have probably started Metasploit before the video, so sorry about the wait. These payloads should run on I believe, pretty much any version of Windows, the C payload that we just created. So you'll be able to hack probably any version of Windows with that type of payload. It's basically the Metasploit MSF Venom payload with some coding and written in a different language. And the MSF Venom payloads basically can run on any Windows if you use encoding. Windows 10 kind of has that one figured out for Windows Defender, but some antiviruses do not catch the encoded payloads of MSF Venom from Metasploit. Alright, so use multi/handler. And right now we're setting up our multi-handler to receive the connection from our payload. Same port when making the payload. Same L host. Even if you're doing it remotely, the L host will always be your internal IP address of your Kali Linux box, the same number we found from ifconfig. And then set payload. Make sure you use capitals where I do. Alright, so once you have your multi-handler listening for the connection, you'll be able to receive a connection. I'm going to go ahead and run the payload, and as you can see, I'm getting a interpreter shell, and from here we can do system info, and you can see that it's a Windows 10 machine. We can do the classic screenshot. And you can also hit help, and this will give you a list of all the commands. Again, I will be dropping a video called Windows Post Exploitation, showing you everything from persistence, so how to get your interpreter shell back even if they close the session, to what to do to remain undetected while in the system, and upload files and all of that good stuff. So here's a list of all your commands. You can mess with the webcam _snap. And there you can see there's a webcam snap from the target Windows 10 computer. And I'll go to my home folder. And you can see I have my screenshot. Of the hacked Windows 10 computer. Right here is the executable file used to hack the Windows 10 machine. And that's how you bypass Windows Defender. Antivirus. This can be used with veil evasion, but this is one of the most easy ways to do it. It's a lot more easy to install than veil evasion. So if you're having troubles with veil evasion, check out Phantom Evasion. If you found the video informative or you liked it, go ahead and drop a like. If you have any questions or comments, always put those down in the comment section below. I'll try to answer every single one. And as always, have fun and keep hacking.
So that is how you git clone and install Phantom Evasion, which used to be FUD, and it's still FUD on like Windows 7, Windows XP, and out-of-date versions of Windows 10, but a fully patched Windows 10 system will flag that payload. Now you can make some pretty cool payloads with it that are pretty undetectable, so go ahead, play around with it. Again, AV evasion is trial and error. You need to keep trying and making different payloads, different ciphers, all kinds of different stuff, because even the same payload done the same way might not bypass AV every time. So that is Phantom Evasion. Hopefully you found the video informative. If you did, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe for more content, and as always, have fun, stay safe, keep pen testing. Peace out.